Cinema has come a long way over the last century. Silent films to talkies, black and white films to color, now film cameras to digital media. The industry is an ever-evolving entity as it should be. But what factors dictate the flow of change in the industry? Let's take a look at a few. Many consider the entertainment industry in general, and the film industry in particular, a frontier in which one can freely say what he wants to, but this isn't so. According to one website, films are subject to greater censorship than any other artistic medium, even though the world seems borderless now. With the number of wars waging worldwide and the use of devices including mobile phones, footage of carnage and other distasteful subjects is readily accessible. Whether it should be published depends upon locale and organizations. For instance, the TV station Al Jazeera regularly airs footage that Fox, for instance, wouldn't dare. Politics and taxes have always been synonymous with government. One consideration, however, is for filmmakers to film in locales that offer tax incentives or discounts. According to the website actioncut.com, in 2004 the government passed new tax laws benefiting film investors. The economy affects the filmmaker in other ways too. Entertainment is not a need, so to speak, so beyond a compelling storyline, economic climate must be taken into account when determining how a given movie may fare, as disposable income may be scarce in such times. Both of the above affect the filmmaker's bottom line, in addition to being able to get funded for such a venture in the beginning. No matter how promising a script may be, it's hard to get funded, especially as an independent filmmaker, from traditional sources. So venture capitalists and/or family are usually the way most independent films are funded. Not all movies are successful, but one of the determining factors is the target demographic and how the demographic accepts the film. This encompasses age, race, gender, etc. For instance, although Still Magnolias was a great movie overall, its target demographic was obviously middle-aged females. Education also plays a role in how movies are accepted. Ironically, the success of some comedy is dependent upon a particular demographic, quote-unquote, getting it or understanding the punchlines. A recent article in the New Yorker noted that true American culture is rarely depicted in Hollywood films. The example cited was how, although the second Wall Street movie should have been a reflection of how Americans view corporations, a better movie choice was The Social Network, because rarely does a movie tell the story of American business icons. Movie buffs have various means these days to watch movies. From mobile applications to streaming internet sites, a movie's bottom line is affected by the technology of any given era, not to mention piracy. Technology is always evolving, and this affects the film industry as well. With the move from film cameras to new digital cameras, these innovations will allow more filmmakers to enter the industry and be able to produce Hollywood quality films without the overhead normally reserved for Hollywood blockbusters. According to a recent review, new visual effects software HitFilm is changing perceptions of what is possible with low-budget independent filmmaking. The software makes 3D compositing and visual effects more accessible and affordable to novice and/or new filmmakers. In conclusion, there are many ways to make money in the film industry, but just as many ways to lose money. Filmmakers must be technically savvy, but even more so business savvy, to make it in the entertainment business these days.